Summer's here, summer's around, but good, we gotta get the fans going off, the air conditioning going off. I gotta keep myself fucking cool, because you know what? We may have, I really need a fucking cooler system. Okay, that really, why is that squeaking? Oh, let me get that duster. Let's see if that does it. Alright, watch this. I think that fixed it. I don't think it did. I highly doubt it did, but I think it's dusted the thing. I'll get it out there. Fuck. Okay. Hell is it? That's weird. Okay, it's not that open, so. What the fuck? I need another air can. Maybe it's dust. Anyway, welcome to a news video where we go through news of the past and present because news is oh so goddamn slow. Otherwise, we'd be doing these news videos every fucking day or every fucking week. No, shit. Yeah, we don't get a lot of news. It's ridiculous. It's just ridiculous. I know. But hey! This news video is going to be pretty much fucking hype. It's going to be wonderful. Let's get right on going. Let's get right on going to the first story. The first story, everybody. The brand new in the franchise, in the works, has now been scheduled for early 2021 rather than a targeted late 2020 release. However, Arc System Works came up to their official Twitter page and announced, hey, we have delayed Guilty Gear Strive till early 2021. This was due to complications caused by the insert current situation here, the global thingy. I don't want to get into too much detail because YouTube doesn't like that. That's the thing. Anyway, however, the situation with this has been causing complications for devs, such as Konami with their TurboGrafx 16 minis, Megami Soft with your waifu Foxgirl Kanko. Animes have been affected. As a matter of fact, there was a Blu-ray release for interspecies reviewers that I read on getting delayed because it's just messed up, bro. It's a crazy, messy situation, like I said. Lots of, but however, unfortunately, Arc System Works' official Twitter revealed announcement about Guilty Gear Strive coming to early 2021, more rather due to this situation. However, as for the platforms, we're looking at PlayStation 4. However, no word if there's going to be other consoles. But however, if this game is releasing early 2021 on the PlayStation 4, then we're definitely going to see that game on the PlayStation 5. But however, if this game later comes out on the PC, or comes out simultaneously, a PC release would not be a surprise to us. However, Guilty Gear Strive is the newest installment of the Guilty Gear franchise, and pretty much evolving their wonderful 3D looking like 2D anime, fantastic fighting gameplay. So yeah, they have been... So yeah, and also they have been doing works in the past with Dragon Ball FighterZ and Kill la Kill. And there's Grand Blue Fantasy Versus that came out this month, both on PlayStation 4 and PC. So, yeah, Arc System Works has a lot of interesting things, and plus you added the insert current situation here. It creates complications for Guilty Gear Strive. It just happens. However, a lot of people have been wondering, hey, when's the next Blaze? We would like to see a BlazBlue game that just runs just as the same as Guilty Gear Xrd. And that would be wonderful, but we have no idea when will but however, the BlazBlue story has been ended off. We could see a BlazBlue Cross Tag sequel. We don't know. However, much is known. But right now, Arc System Works is focusing on Guilty Gear first. They're focusing on Guilty Gear Strive first. As soon as they get Guilty Gear Strive out of their chest, Guilty Gear Strive is out of their chest, and here we go. Guilty Gear Strive. However, yeah, I do agree that the situation does absolutely suck. It's fucking harsh. Rough times. It's just annoying. Because... And let's not blame the developers. Let's not blame the developers. We have to blame this current situation that's been causing us damage and screwing us over. And that is the issue. So, yeah, life happens and life does happen. Anyway, let's get right on going to the next news story. Take this as a public service announcement. Some of you guys have already gotten hold of the update anyway, because there's going to be more titles coming to the NES and SNES lineup for Nintendo Switch owners who happen to subscribe to Nintendo Switch Online. That's right, your Nintendo Switch Online subscription grants you free access to not only Tetris 99, but also free access to NES games and SNES games. All to you and all you can play. Fantastic. Wonderful. In case the fucking internet is not so pleasant as has been reported. So, but enough with the shenanigans. There are some new titles that are coming around here. Now, over on the NES, we got... hold up a minute. Give me 1 second. Rygar? Rygar's the only game? What the? Whoa! Okay, So, Super Nintendo, Operation Logic Bomb, Wild Guns, and a Japanese import title. By the way, I'll go back to my notes and read it again. Panel de Pon. It feels like a weird little Panel de Pon. It's a weird little puzzle game. It's like a combat puzzler. So it's like a match 4. I'll go ahead and check out that game. It's a very odd, but hey, it's great to have another Japanese import classic on the SNES lineup for everybody to play, and I do got to get my hands on that one. But these are the 3 SNES games that are coming to Super Nintendo on Nintendo Switch. However, only one game was announced for the NES lineup, and that was Rygar. I just came to the realization, I was like, wait, the Famicom, the SNES has been getting a lot of love. Huh, interesting. I wonder what's going to happen for next month for June. Are we going to see 3 NES and then 1 SNES? So that would balance it out and kind of balance and be fair with it out. It's kind of weird. But however, there was a release date for it, and judging by how I got a hold of this article, or essentially, not article, but news and video discussed by fucking Nintendo themselves, officially uploaded by Nintendo themselves. Okay. It should be out now. The update should be out now, ladies and gentlemen. So go ahead and jump to investigating and check that out. Alright. That's life. Anyway, let's get right on going to what I have to say about the NES lineup. Now, Rygar. Now, I do have the PS2 remake of Rygar. the PS2 remake of Rygar. I have yet to play the NES version of Rygar. I want to check that out. So I want to see how that plays. Now, Panel Upon, I'm curious as fuck. And Wild Guns. After we got Wild Guns Reloaded, that was just a huge retro comeback. Yeah, so we got vanilla Wild Guns for the SNES for Switch, so that's something crazy. But however, on the bright side, the PC gamers, I'm pretty sure the Switch and PlayStation 4 gamers got Wild Guns Reloaded. It's a fun, brilliant, hard game to touch on. I do understand that, but hey, life happens. Wild Guns, it's a fun game, worth checking out. Anyway, it's a very interesting, great lineup. Hopefully we can, at least we're seeing more. At least we're seeing more than 2 games announced for lineups. I know a lot of people would like to see more than 2 each, and that would be a wonderful thing to see too. That would be wonderful as well. That would be fantastic. I'm just wondering when the hell's the next Nintendo Direct is, and there's rumors saying that Nintendo Directs canceled their Directs and there's not going to be any more Nintendo Directs. That makes no goddamn sense. There was the Nintendo Direct Mini that kicked off and everybody went crazy. There was a lot of hype that backed it up and everybody would just lose their fucking minds over it. So yeah, that just does not add up at all. We can all come to an agreement. I think it's just really, to be honest. And however, I remember there was a New Game Expo, which was like a live stream press conference done together by other devs that's coming out later this June. We did read about it in the morning show on Twitch. So yeah, we did read more about it on the morning show on Twitch. It's just very interesting. Just kind of wondering when that shit's coming up. And yeah, the Nintendo, the NES lineup, just one game, measly one game, and it's Rygar. Rygar's not bad. Rygar's not bad. I want to try the NES game anyway. But however, Wild Guns and Operation Logic Mind and Pon de Panel. Hopefully I said shit right. Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and read the notes. No, Panel de Pon. Panel de Pon. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Sorry. It happens. It's an entirely new Japanese import game that's new to me. I'm going to go ahead and check that out. I'm going to check that game out anyway. Because I got shit set up anyway. Like I give a fuck. I got this shit set up. It should be set up to where I could do console gaming. It's awesome. Wonderful life living. Anyway, next news story. If you remember Moero Crystal H, the remaster of Moero Chronicle that managed to, came out for the Nintendo Switch, as well as implement some wonderful Nintendo Switch features into the experience of Moero Chronicle. However, if you guys remember, Moero Chronicle had a sequel known as Moero Crystal. Moero Crystal was just an import-exclusive title that never even got an English release until now, courtesy of the boys over at East Asia Soft, officially announced at East Asia Soft, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm gonna have to stress this. Source links in the fucking description, okay? Source links in the description, okay? Alright. So Moero Crystal H will be localized to the West, courtesy of East Asia Soft. This is kind of surprising to everybody because normally Compile Heart and Idea Factory localizations end up becoming mostly handled by Idea Factory International. But however, we have seen like Gal Pixies. No, Gun Pixies. Yikes. Gun Pixies, that got localized by PQ. That's a surprise. And then now we're seeing Moero Crystal H getting localized by East Asia Soft and not Idea Factory International. So that's pretty interesting. So at least we're comfortable with P-Cube and we're comfortable with East Asia Soft. However, I'm having suspicions that East Asia Soft is a localization board that was pretty much created by PlayAsia. I have suspicions. This is just me being suspicious. I can't confirm any of it is true. We don't know if this localization company is from the makers of PlayAsia, but hey. But however, Moero Crystal H is the remastered sequel to Moero Chronicle. And if you guys have not played Moero Chronicle, we have Moero Chronicle H available to us over at the Nintendo eShop. However, in terms of Moero Crystal H, the game will be physical and digital. However, physical copies, especially the limited edition, will be handled over at PlayAsia. No word on other stores. However, we are expecting a late 2020 release with this title, and the limited edition, if you happen to manage to take a look at the limited edition, you're going to get a full-color manual, you're going to get an art book, soundtrack, but you're going to get a sticker set, you're going to get a collector box. It's a very interesting thing, and there's going to be this unique certificate kind of saying, hey, I own that limited edition of Moero Crystal. Hip hip hooray, I'm the hype. So yeah, there's that. So, what platform? Nintendo Switch. Yes, Nintendo Switch. No word if there's a PC release, but we are expecting a PC release probably later. It wouldn't surprise us either way. But they didn't say anything confirming a fucking PC version. But, however, like I said, anything on a PC version is just speculation. As a matter of fact, this is speculation based on the fact that Moero Chronicle was brought to Steam for the PC version. So yeah, Moero Chronicle did have a PC version via Steam. So, however, it's no surprise, and it is pretty much absolutely expected if people are expecting a PC version of Moero Crystal, if that is to be the case. Though, it's basically down to a we may see kind of situation here. So yeah, we are looking at the game exclusively on Nintendo Switch at the time being. However, no surprise if that comes out on PC. Same can be said with Guilty Gear Strive. No surprise there. Just remember, it's all speculation based on history. Just a little thing. But here's what we got for our confirmed views. We are looking for a Switch version. There's going to be a collector's edition. There's going to be a standard physical edition. We will see that game also on the eShop. And we will see a late summer, not a late summer, but a late 2020 release. Late 2020 release. We'll see. At that point. That's what they're indicating. That's what they're implying. So yes, East Asia Soft is being congratulated by Idea Factory International officially. So yes, like I said, I have the links to official tweets by ARC, a trailer showcasing the new titles at their official YouTube, and of course this news officially announced at their website at East Asia Soft. Like I said, source links in the description. We'll see how shit plays out. So, yes, Moero Crystal H. Finally, it fucking got localized. About goddamn time. I've been waiting on this game to be translated in English. Hey, I was a fan of the first game. I love its charm. And Moero Chronicle, guys. Moero Crystal. And hopefully we can see more of the Genkai Toki. Hopefully I said that fucking label right. Yeah, I am not having a good... As a matter of fact, I'm going to remind you, as I'm recording this video, I just ended up, like, sleeping in till, like, fucking 2 p.m. Yeah, that just shows how fucking tired I am, okay? And Xseed hitting us up with announcement of localization of Kandagawa Jet Girls. As a matter of fact, Xseed had officially revealed themselves. Again, wrong fucking franchise. Wrong fucking franchise, buddy. Wrong fucking franchise. Okay, sorry about that. Anyway, Kandagawa Jet Girls has been announced for localization. It was pretty much released back in the new year, the start of the new year of 2020 for Japanese PlayStation 4s. However, Kandagawa Jet Girls will be localized here in the US. But here's some very interesting things going on. Yes, summer 2020 release, absolutely. But it will not be exclusively for the PlayStation 4. As a matter of fact, there is a PC version of Kandagawa Jet Girls also coming summer 2020. Both the PlayStation 4 and Steam releases are targeted for a summer 2020. Now, what is Kandagawa Jet Girls? It is a jet ski racing game with cute waifus from the makers of Senran Kagura, a franchise that has been known for essentially shinobi waifus. Hip hip hooray. Yeah, everybody's going crazy. Now, however, Kandagawa Jet Girls before its release, had been expanded into an anime adaptation, which you can definitely check out over at High Dive, especially the uncensored version. Now, I did not know this show had an uncensored version, but as soon as I dip into Kandagawa Jet Girls, I'm going to jump in, hit uncensored, and I'm going to watch the uncensored motherfucker right there. Watch this fucker uncensored. That's right. But now, Kandagawa. Now, in terms of Kandagawa Jet Girls, Marvelous and Xseed are having pretty much a hard time with Sony's content policy. They're trying to get through the hoops and hooplas in order to get this game happening, because Sony's been going anal on crazy shit. Been going anal with this international content policy. Actually, as a matter of fact, this international content policy that Sony has implemented has made me overly cautious for the PlayStation 5 as well as PS4 games in the future. However, I've had suspicions whether Sony being nuking support for PlayStation 4 as soon as PlayStation 5 comes out, and be like, hey, as soon as PlayStation 4 comes out, the next thing you know, Sony's like, hey, we're not going to do anything for PlayStation 4 anymore. That could be something. Or they could pretty much cut down the number of PlayStation 4 games being backwards compatible. We don't know. It's complicating. Because that international content policy, I have it etched, glowing in my mind. It's etching around here. It's the elephant in the room, as a matter of fact. And as soon as I look, and as soon as I remember that goddamn policy, I kind of have suspicions, and hopefully they don't come true. But if they do come true, it would not surprise me. It is kind of weird, but however, it is understandable that we are seeing Kandagawa Jet Girls released on PC anyway. And when it comes to, and I'm gonna say this, actually, as a matter of fact, the franchise expanded to a mobile spin-off, but then, however, it expanded to an anime adaptation, which is very odd if you want my honest opinion here. So, what's going on with Senran Kagura 7 because of the Sony incident? It's weird. That's something going on. But however, with Kandagawa Jet Girls, it is completely understandable that a PC release was going to happen. It was going to end up happening anyway. As a matter of fact, it's like the same thing I completely said with fucking Death Stranding. I don't think Death Stranding was going to be on PlayStation 4 for long. I'm expecting PlayStation 4 exclusive titles that, I mean, even the most ironic of games coming out. And those, people are at it again, rumoring that Bloodborne would be coming too, but here's the problem. Here's the problem. If a PC release were to happen to some of these PlayStation 4 exclusives, it would not surprise me. That international content policy has put a sour, nasty taste in the consumers' mouths, and pretty much PlayStation 4s are either collecting dust or could be traded in because of this. And it is unfortunately kind of sad. However, I am grateful that Samurai Showdown on PS4 was not affected by it, as I did manage to play as Iroha and Mina for the morning show on Twitch, and there was nothing funny happen. There was nothing funny that happened. So yeah, it just shows that life keeps happening, hell keeps breaking loose, and the shenanigans, it's the shenanigans that keep fucking happening. However, with Kandagawa Jet Girls coming to PC, it does not surprise me. Kandagawa Jet Girls was bound to come to PC. If Senran Kagura came to PlayStation 4 and then came to PC later, then it is certain for Kandagawa Jet Girls to have that happen. However, but really, when it comes to the reputation that PlayStation has gained for their international content policy, and I know it's not just the content policy, it's also sorry, but whatever happens, at least the PlayStation 4 gamers got Ghost of Tsushima. Alright, but however, there's been speculation of Bloodborne coming to the PC. We have already seen Death Stranding brought over to the PC. As a matter of fact, the PC version got delayed. So yeah. So, however, we don't know what's going to happen to Dreams. But however, a lot of people are targeting. A lot of people could be. There is a possibility that a lot of people could be expecting Dreams to be on PC, courtesy of what it can make. And here's the situation. We saw Tetris Effect got ported later to the PC via Epic Game Store. I heard it was a timed exclusive. Hopefully that should come out. If that is the case, hopefully it should come to Steam. I would love to see Tetris Effect on Steam. But, and I'm going to go ahead and say that, if we are seeing a pattern of PlayStation 4 exclusives, all of a sudden, just out of the blue, coming out for Steam or Epic Game Store, whatever the case may be, after the announcement of that international content policy, that kind of just says something here. Because we don't know, we have no idea what Sony was thinking. We don't know what happened. But unfortunately, the PlayStation brand is not doing so well. And PlayStation has been getting pretty much a nasty reputation for their little fail streak, including the Road to PlayStation 5 PowerPoint presentation incident that has really came out. People are beginning to doubt PlayStation. And yeah, they're doubting PlayStation. Alright. It just keeps happening. And pretty much from what we are seeing, if we're seeing this international content policy, then that's definitely a huge flaw, showcasing how your game's library is pretty much essentially dictated if you are to completely compare to the PC gaming lineup, in which you have tons of games ranging from the early childhood, such as the Freddy Fish, and then you go up to PC ports of Tekken 7, and then you have your Doom Eternals, and then you got your super for adults like Custom Order Made 3D 2, or Wabi Sabi, or Nekopara, as well as pretty much, I mean, you have a huge, bigger library, while your PlayStation 4 library is pretty much everybody's getting together, getting the impression it's being dictated. We don't know what's going to happen to our next generation consoles unless Sony drops that international policy and was like, yeah, we'll just leave it up to the ESRB anyway. We'll just leave it up to the ESRB. We'll just leave it up to the ESRB just like Nintendo's been doing. Anybody could get a hold of this and get hold it up against the PlayStation, get hold it up against PlayStation community. But not only that, but somebody can hold it up against the entire console community in general. We're looking at a move by Sony that can be a dangerous move. And the console market's going to definitely suffer because of people realizing that they can get more, especially the more adult-rated games, over on the PC gaming market. So, here's the thing. Sony's going to have to figure something out. Because that decision, that international content policy, it's going to doom not just PlayStation, but it could hurt other competitors in the console gaming market. So, let's just be careful, let's just be mindful, and just pray for the best. Hope for the best. And hope that Sony drops that stupid international policy. Because it's a very dangerous move. And it's not going to hurt just Sony, but it's also going to hurt the console market. But however, it is great to see Kandagawa Jet Girls finally happening, and that localization finally happening. And it's completely understandable why we're seeing that PC release happening. Nobody would not want to touch the PlayStation 4 version due to that incident with Senran Kagura Burst, where they had to remove that intimacy mode minigame from the PlayStation version, and that was still intact for the fucking Steam version. But goodness, hell is breaking loose, and really, hell has been breaking loose. Anyway, well, I guess we're done for our news for today. Source links in the description. News source links in the description. News source links in the description. Yeah. News source links in the description. News links, description. Source links, description. Anyway, that's going to do it for you guys for this wonderful news video. I'll be looking forward to you in the next video. And boy, oh boy, we got more and more things. Actually, as a matter of fact, I made up my mind and finally started a Let's Play series on Doom 2 on this YouTube channel. And boy, oh boy, I have been having a blast with Doom 2. So yes, we already did end off Doom 1. Finally finished up a Let's Play. Hip hip hooray! Ha ha ha! Normally, I would do a Let's Play series and then end up abandoning it completely after an incident where my game footage gets fucked up in some way, shape, or form. It's like, are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking shitting me? And unfortunately, it's come to my attention that I have to restart the fucking Resident Evil Let's Play series, but no, I'd rather do this through a fucking... I'd rather do this shit through a fucking live stream. It's much more easier, it's much more fucking easier. It's like, my god, my life is just... It's just, hey, my life goes wrong. It happens. Life goes wrong. Your life will go wrong, and it happens. Your life would go wrong. Then, yeah, whatever. But, yeah. I have a morning show on Twitch. Let's see how long we keep that going. Actually, I want to keep this going. Because I can't just sit around here and abandon live streaming because of that one stupid incident last year. It's fucking ridiculous. But anyway, now the morning show on Twitch, we had a blast, and we'll still have a blast, hopefully. And, boy, oh boy. I forgot what to say. But anyway, that's all. And I'll be looking forward to you in the next video. Peace out.
Oh, the Lord!